Frost into silence, echoes on steel. Map incomplete, but the threat feels real. Doors I can't enter, heights I can't climb. Yet something inside whispers, give it time. Lanterns flicker in tunnels unknown. Statues weep truths etched in bone. Powerless now, but the signs are clear. This place remembers and it wants me here. Every fall taught me how to rise. Every locked path trained my eyes. This ain't a sprint, it's a spiral fate. Unlocking the soul through a shifting guide. Hear echoes in the walls of the person I could be. Piece by piece the fragments call. Through time, through pain, through mystery. Got the dash, then the wall climb clicked. Now I dance with ghosts through corridors slick. Took a wrong turn, but found a right. Backtrack pain just to earn my light. Every upgrade ain't just gear. It's a mirror for the why I'm here. Bosses fall, secrets bloom. One more shard, I'll pierce this gloom. No waypoint, no guide. Just think memory and an urge, instinct memory. And sometimes that's enough. Because backtracking isn't failure. I hear echoes in the walls of the person I could be. Piece by piece the fragments call. Through time, through pain, through mystery. The map is mine now. Not because it showed me the way, but because I earn every corner.
Game's on, I can feel it. No sleep, no pause, still undefeated. Started with nothing, now we running the lanes. One move, one shot, it's all in my veins.
Loading screen, but we never wait. Skill too high, can't simulate. One chance, no takes, gotta levitate. Turn the lights down low, let's elevate. Boss fight mode, no cap, no rest. Every move clean, no button press left. Running up ranks while they watch from the side. They spectate, I dictate, this my ride. No shortcuts, no handouts, no rerun. Lone wolf style, but I still get it done. Game tight, no lag, put respect on my name. Final level, I ain't playing the same. No rules, no chains, just me.
Just me.
One life, one dream. Let's see. Win or lose, I go all in. When the lights go low, I rise again. Oh. Run it back now. We don't stop, keep it stacked now. High score, big dreams, let's attack now. No fear, no cap, we don't back down. Joystick locked, they can't move like me. Settings on max, I don't need low key. Respawn quick, bounce back, I thrive. One shot left, but I'm still alive. Clutch that W, make the crowd go wild. No timeouts, I've been grinding a while. They doubt me, watch me rewire the code. Upgrade stats, now the world gon' know. Loading screen, but we never wait. Skill too high, can't simulate. One chance, no takes, gotta levitate. Turn the lights down low, let's elevate. Controller locked in, I feel untouchable. New world.
What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is Gen-Dro. What the freak is going on here? What's up, everybody? How's it going? It is Gen-Dro. Welcome to Gen-Dro Studios. Appreciate you coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into another stream. stream. Yeah, boy. Anyways, thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and don't forget to check out that Discord. Today we're going to be jumping right into RimWorld. That's right, RimWorld. It's been a while. I wouldn't say that I'm a veteran, but I've put like probably 200 hours in combination of all the things that I've done, which is very, very small in comparison to most RimWorld players, might I add. This is not a brag. This is me basically saying I barely scratched the surface, and I am not that great, but I'm not that bad. And I did learn a lot from my viewers, and I wanted to revisit it because RimWorld Odyssey will be coming out soon. The news was released around June 11th on my Steam account, announcing Odyssey and update 1.6. And you will build you build a grav ship and travel across the planet and beyond. Launch into orbit where an ancient machine mind stirs. Sounds pretty fun. So I figured, hey, you know what? Why not just remind myself how to play RimWorld, because we're going to be jumping right on it as soon as that Odyssey releases. Yeah, baby, I'm excited about it, and I hope that you guys are too. And I hope that you guys are excited about the upcoming streams, as well as this one. Haven't had a lot of visitors lately, and that is part of the grind. It does feel a little lonely, but that is okay. I just want to reach out and say thank you guys for stopping by regardless and watching me, even if it's not live. Like I said, every bit counts, and I appreciate it. So, no hate thrown out here, but you know, come by, hang out, visit, say hello. Hello. As you guys know, my random game weekend is gone, and I hope that you guys are okay with that. You know, I really, really would like to get back into it, but I do need to focus on my studies first. And I've been doing pretty good. I've been progressing pretty well, and maybe, just maybe, I will start making videos kind of like, I guess, introducing what I've learned about it, I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's mostly to build up the portfolio, but if you guys are interested in that, you can always let me know. I probably will do it anyway, because I want a portfolio. And we're gonna start. I'm gonna start updating the page as soon as I get my certs on here, and basically code everything that you see before you, and we'll see what we can come up with and make. It'll be fun. I promise. But right now, what am I working on right now? I think I'm working on semantics at the moment, so that's pretty much where my job is. So yeah, fun. Not really. Semantics is really, semantic HTMLing is really, really boring. Almost too boring. But that's okay. We'll live through it anyway. Hopefully my keyboard doesn't die while I'm playing, but if it does, I'll just plug it in. It is what it is. Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for my announcements. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. It's already running. I started up a game. I'm not sure if I want to start this game or not. This one is with Hugo Mason Harris and and Zombie and Monica. This was the last colony we made. And I believe what ended up happening is I was dealing with some pollution issues, and as soon as I believe Harris died, Hugo died right after, and then like the whole thing shut down. So Hugo's like a big, important leader of this whole shebang. So that's pretty much what we'll be working on. We're going to go nice and slow because we've already built pretty much most of what we want to build. The only thing left, I believe, to do on here is to, I guess, just make more places to live. Is where I'm getting at here, and that's going to be my plan. I did plan on making a back way through here. Hopefully we don't run into any bugs. I mean, we might run into some bugs. We'll see. Anyways, let's go. Oh, before I forget, let me go ahead and turn up the volume on this thing, because yeah, that silent RimWorlding. Of course, we could always listen to my tracks. I got a couple of tracks that I like listening to. Actually, you know what? Why not? I'll have that playing in the background. You know what? That's a good idea, me. Good job. So I have been playing around with Refusion for quite a while, right? So like for me, I really enjoy doing this. I've written and co-written a lot of these songs, and they're really fun songs to listen to. But what I'm really, what we'll probably be working on, I believe it goes down from the top. So I got a couple songs that I want to kind of like play on here. So we'll start off with Pixel Safe House. These are songs for my wife. And then I think the last one is this one. This one I'm working on still. Praise to Be Pain. You see the double of it. It's basically about Elden Ring and Dark Souls. So that one's pretty fun. But I kind of want to just like throw this one out just so you guys can listen to it. It's actually pretty good. This one's for Helldivers too. I was thinking about making like a TikTok video for this. What the heck? Oops, that's it. Democracy for democracy. We bleed and boom for democracy. We sweep and doom for democracy. For democracy. We call the nuke for democracy. Oops, that was Luke. This is one of my favorite ones right here. Active, secure, morale is high. Casualties acceptable for the super Earth guy. We honor payback. Team kill. No refill. Say, try again. Girlfriend. I do enjoy these little funny songs that I've made, but let's go ahead and start off with Pixel Safe House, and then we'll keep it running. Pretty much anything below that is going to be basically like chill music, so we'll do that. I really do have a lot of fun with it. So if you guys enjoy making music, you know, just for fun, you could always do that. I am allowed to, in fact, put it on my streams since I bought, you know, the membership or whatever. So it's no biggie for me. So we'll just turn down the music volume, and then I think this should be all right. Let me go ahead and check this one more time, guys. Let me go ahead and drop it a little bit. There we go. All right, that one we can minimize. Go ahead and pop on RimWorld. Now, the biggest thing that I've been dealing with is bandit attacks. As you can see, I have like completely surrounded myself with guns. I do remember quite a bit of this. I know we're building a few things. I don't know who's doing a flat screen. I think we're missing components. We need a lot of components, but it's cool. Got bedrooms scattered about here. We just made a place where we can store things. Gene assembler, gene extractor, a gene bank. So we were going to get into that. Obviously we got our lab where we can make basic cores and constructoids and all that manner of mess. The one thing that I have noticed though is that none of these robots work if they go outside the area. So I was thinking about putting more stuff in here. I'm thinking what we need is more of these. So a band node should be placed somewhere nearby. So I was thinking we got all this space right here that we haven't touched. So I was thinking about building one right here because we got the pathway here. We're not going to grow anything here, so we might as well do that. And I think we have plenty of room to put one up. So we're going to go to architect and hit up some structures here. I don't remember what materials we're using. Hold on. This is smooth limestone. Okay, so we're using limestone for building. So we're going to architect. It's been so long since I played, so it's just like, eh. I'm a little slow, just a little bit. So we'll put that there. Then we'll put a door. We'll put a limestone door there. And then as far as production is concerned, where would we find this? Would it be in biotech? I think it would be. There we go. We need a band node that's close to this area. We have one here, but we have all this area here that we're worried about. We got a lot of pollution over here, I believe. Yeah, I think the water's polluted. Okay, no, it's not polluted. It was just the way it was looking. But then we have a pollution here that we're dealing with, that we have to deal. And hopefully these robots don't wake up and start attacking me. But I'm sure that when the bandits come, it doesn't hurt to have those there. I do need to seal them off, though. So I kind of want to do that without, like, alerting them. And then they can go this way instead of messing with me or whatever. I don't think they can open doors per se, but we do need to break this apart or else the pollution will spread further, which is the sucky part, because once we start doing anything with it, it's going to destroy us. Now, the best thing for us to do is what I'll do, because we have so much food. We're good on everything right now. This is going to need 4 components. We can make components. I just need to set it up. This is for subcores, though. What's this? Tech, smooth limestone? No, this one. All right. We have the option to revive them. Okay, hold on. I got a high-tech research bench here. Oh, there we go. We need to make... Okay, yeah. We're making components. Maya's working on that. I also think that we need to build more of these pollution things, these pollution pumps, because if we don't, it's going to cause us issues later, just a little bit. Because I thought that this would be enough, but apparently it's still spreading out, so we're probably going to need more. So I'm thinking maybe a pollution pump, like maybe here. I forget how much space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so there's a 9 space here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll throw that in there, and then below it we'll throw in another one, and then we'll throw another one below that. And that should do us fine. Crossing fingers. Wink, wink. Ha 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 ha. I'm not too worried about this area so much, because I think it gets stopped by the rock, but you know, you never know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'll put one here, and then we'll put one down below here.
Wake with the sun, stretch, breathe, repeat.
And then maybe put one here.
Pull on the boots, feel dirt in my feet.
There we go. We don't want them exposed too often to it, but we kind of want to make sure that the pollution doesn't spread too far. Because this is where we dump all our stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then right here, another one. And then we'll probably connect some lines for this. Make it all work out, because we really need this pollution under control here. because it can get really bad. I mean, in one of the games, I believe, we had issues with that because we had the pollution here, right? Now we're just putting chunks here, but we had the pollution here, and it killed Harris, which then killed Hugo because of depression, which ended up really, really badly. So what I'm hoping is that eventually Hugo and Harris will maybe either A, split, or we just have to protect them forever. Well, what's that? Waste pack infestation. A group of burrowed insects, Stacy. I picked up the scent of a recent dissolved waste pack. They're tunneling upwards to get closer to the chemicals. Okay. Which is why we really need to work on this. And hopefully they don't die in the process. In a dream, slow living around in the in-between. Now, if you guys want to see some of, if you like any of the music, and you want me to start like referencing them on here, I can. I can also, I could do plenty of things, but I can. I'll probably end up setting it on here where you guys can play it whenever you want. We'll see. Of course, it'll cost $10, which means you have to play the mini games, but that's part of the. Oh shoot! Zombie. You need to go. All right. I knew this was going to happen eventually. So what we're going to have to do, I have to draft every single one of them and go after this guy. Yeah, they're like messing my stuff up. That's a lot of bugs. I mean, if all my people end up dying because of these bugs, it'd be funny. We orchestrate. They chase checkers, I play storms. Break the norm. Please die already. How much HP does this thing have, man? This is nuts. A whole crowd of bugs just started attacking my place, and I'm probably going to lose all my people. All right, so I kind of figured something bad would happen eventually. It's a pain in the butt. It is. I'm gonna have to restart it because I wasn't prepared for that. Actually, you know what I should do? We should make a new game. We should definitely make a new game. I like the start of it. I like making new colonies. Let's be honest here. I want to try 3 researchers and a goal to research that. That sounds like fun. All right. Losing is fun. I guess. Let's do losing is fun. We'll do chillax. And we'll do Randy random just for the heck of it. Reload anytime. Let's do this. All right, so let's see, where should we do anything here? It's kind of funny that we only get this small amount of land for 30%, but hey, it is what it is. So I kind of want to be far away from everything, if I'm being honest here. But it seems that we get a lot of hostiles if we go into areas that are really good. Yeah, they don't really give you much option on this, do they? All right, neutral. I kind of want to avoid being raided by bandits a lot. We could do tundra. But water's like an important part too. Yeah, these guys are just absolutely cruel. Let's see. I think what I'll do, temperate, river, move them. I need a mountain for more ancient asphalt road. Mountainous difficulty 4, pollution none. Let's go ahead and do that. Create custom fluid. Choose a symbol of your thing. We'll do ideological. Done. Let's see. Collectivists. Impact medium, impact low. Medical only. Child labor encouraged. Safe. No. Acceptable. I wouldn't say encouraged. Let's see. Spouse only. Yeah. Scarification, horrible. Slavery, acceptable. One only. Skull spike. I can't make it. This. Eating nutrient paste. Diversity of thought. Diversity of thought is fine. Neutral. Blindness is horrible. Argon use acceptable. Acceptable. Work drive is fine. Diversity of thought neutral. Disapprove. I don't want it to be desired. I don't want anything that I have to be pushed into. Let's remove that. I don't really care about that. Female clothing, pants and shirt. Fungus. No, I don't need that. All right, I think we're good. And then we're just gonna go with everything here. I'm not gonna mess around with it too much. We will deal with whatever comes, except for this. This one's the corporal. This is the ghoul, right? Okay. So we'll deal with that and start. Why not? I'm not gonna build a robot thing this time because pollution's a hard thing to deal with. And as you saw, I got completely pwned. Now, will I go back to that eventually? Oh? Alright, we have a bunch of stuff here.
Nothing but hands, no map, no guide, just uncharted lands. Night falls creeping, cold sets in, craft to die, that's where we begin. Punching trees like it owes me rent, built a shack out of panic and half-bed planks. Food bar flashing stamina low, chased by a bull with nowhere to go. Inventory full, but wait, I need that. Drop the stone, nah, drop the meat stack. Rain hits hard, soaked to the bone. Fire won't light, guess I'm dying alone. We build from the bottom, rise through the storm.
We need all that because old zombie boy is gonna be hungry. All right, so from what I understand, we have to feed this fluffer. We shall see. We shall see how this works out, how it plans out. We got a couple chunks here that we can work on. We got some wood here. We'll go ahead and accept these as part of ours. Is there anything else here that we need to look at? This map is interesting. We can, in fact, just build off of this area right here and kind of just let the mountain be our natural defense and just build walls. The biggest issue we're going to have is these bugs, so we definitely need to wall that off. So the first thing we're going to do is we got to make a foundation and get started on it. So first things first, we need people to mine these walls. So this right here can get it. All right, we got limestone. Limestone's all right to build with. Not my preferred thing, but it's there and there's plenty of it everywhere, so we're gonna go ahead and use that. I would do more cave stuff, but I've done building inside a cave. It's fun, but it takes a while. So we're gonna go ahead and, I mean, as much as you can just like mine out your own rooms, the smoothing part is what really takes the longest. So we're gonna go ahead and mine all these. Hold on. Let me see. I'm gonna do this real quick. Orders. Mine all that. Mine that. Have that mined, and then we'll mine this section right here. And then we'll start building in the middle here. So let's go ahead and actually, give me a second. Let me cancel this real quick. Trees will probably be our best friend until we get stuff started. I just remember we need to build a few things first. It's been a minute. Just a minute, just a little bit. All right, we're gonna go ahead and make sure we build that. Not an auto door, a wooden door, put that in there. And then we'll put in, what do we got? Furniture. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, let me go ahead and separate these. Okay, So that'll be the room starting off. We'll replace everything with stone eventually. We just got to mine this stuff first, and we need areas. They need a place to rest. And then we'll build another structure to store our items. So we'll start one at a time. All right, now we got to find some trees that are ready to harvest. Chop that. Chop that. All right, so let them handle that real quick. All right, for now, I'm not going to set them up with any specific jobs because we need them all working together to build. So whatever they can do, they'll do. And then once we get fully set up, we'll start working on everything else. We need them working. Work harder. Oh yeah, before I forget, we obviously need some floors too. So let's do wood flooring for this whole place. There we go.
Yeah, I walk through the fog, lake grip, pulse steady. Every step's a memory, these lands ain't never ready. Learn the
Give me the goodness.
Till I parried that pain, now he's a twist in my wrist. Boss fight loops, yeah, it's death on repeat. Till I read every tale, got the pattern on beat. Mimicking a chest, yeah, I've opened a few. Now I swing at furniture, just in case it's you. I lost my runes, my souls, my echoes in the dark. Now I sprint past the mobs just to reclaim that spark. Rolling through poison swamps like it's casual day. Meanwhile, that cursed frog says you ain't walking away. Bonfire lit, yeah, we rest but we rise. Each desolescent, wisdom in disguise. Pain in the play, but the craft is precise.
Let me go ahead and cancel that. I forgot to cancel that too.
It's not just the bosses or the thrill of the clash. It's the lore and the silence that goes from the past. NPCs with motives you may never unlock unless you loop again. Restart the clock. Summon signs glowing. We don't walk this alone. One bow, one wave, then it's back to the zone. Sometimes they troll you, invade, then dance. But
Give me that good stuff. Oh man. So to go into further like on learning and stuff like that, I've been I don't know if you guys ever heard of this, but I've been doing the free code camp to learn and get that cert. It's not the best one, but it's great for people who are broke like me. And you know, honestly, so like Friday was my before today. Friday was the last time I took some courses, right? And I was working on it. And then Monday, unfortunately, my wife wanted to spend more time with me, and I'm not going to say no to that. That's crazy to me. I wouldn't say no to her anyway. But so I spent pretty much all night with her that night, and I didn't go to bed till like maybe I want to say 7 o'clock, and then I had to get up and do laundry at 12. And if you guys didn't know, I've mentioned this before, but it's still working out because we're kind of struggling at the moment. But you know, we can't afford right now to get the washer dryer hookup stuff set up, and we were planning on buying the washer dryer combo. And what ended up happening was I woke up, had to do laundry. I didn't go home till like 4:30ish, and then my wife got up at 4:30. Well, I got home at like 4:15, and then she got up at 4:30, and then I spent some more time with her after I got home and put all the stuff away, and I spent some more time with her after that. Then I had the dogs. Like, I didn't have time to do school, so there was just no time. I mean, putting it, I could have put like 30 minutes in there, but I'd like to at least put in enough that I feel like I went to school, right? Like I want to put in at least 2 hours in a row. I set 2 hours a day on the courses. And so I decided, all right, I'm not going to do any of the studies today. And then today, which is Tuesday, I started my class. Obviously, my wife needed help because she didn't get home till late, but I was determined to do my courses today regardless. I didn't come home late or anything like that. I didn't go anywhere, so I ended up doing the courses after I took care of the dogs from 12 to 2, and then from 2 to 4 I took my courses today. And honestly, I'm actually quite surprised because one of my biggest worries was that I wasn't going to be able to remember any of it, and surprisingly I remembered a good portion of it, enough to actually be successful in my lessons today. But I did do semantics, where we learned a lot about old HTML versus now HTML, and how one is more for presentation and aesthetics, and like another version of it would be more for like the SEO, which is your search engine stuff. So, one helps, Google identify what type of page and what kind of content it is, while the other one is just for looks. And like they explain what's good, what's bad, what you want to do in certain cases and stuff like that. It was a long lesson. And after that, I did a workshop, and I did fairly well on the workshop. I did surprisingly. It was guided, of course, but I already knew. It felt like a review, right? Like I already knew it, and we used like on the workshop. They had me use some of the stuff that I'd never done before, because it was on that lesson plan, right? The semantic lesson. So I learned about articles, how to enter addresses, and all sorts of stuff. Things for web page building mostly. Now, I'm not really one for like web page building and whatnot. It's just not my thing. I mean, I can, and I'll probably might have to use it depending on what career I go to or who I work for. But it's not like something that I'm interested in. Like, I like creating things. I'm a very artistic person, and I like making things out of nothing, whether it be through hard effort or just using a program. I like making things. And for those of you who have an issue with AI or whatnot, you know what, you are more than allowed to have your discrepancies about it. I don't fault you for feeling a certain kind of way about losing your work and whatnot, but it's the new age, and eventually you're just going to have to accept that you will be replaced if you are an artist. And not in the way that most people think, more like people are going to start to be using AI more. And while some may believe that AI art is garbage, that's not necessarily the case. It has grown bigger and better. Like since I've used ChatGPT, it has evolved into something much better than it was before. Now we have video AI, we have all sorts of AI programs that have come out, and it's just it's astounding. So artists who work on that will not necessarily be replaced, but there will be things that will be done quicker because of AI, quicker than your average person who is stuck in their ways and saying that AI is not the future, they don't want to do it, yada yada yada. Whatever their reasoning may be, that's their reason alone, and I'm not going to hate on them for it. That's completely acceptable and fine. But it's always something that you should keep in mind, that it's probably in your best interest to kind of accept the fact that what will be, There's nothing you can do to change how everything's going to turn out. It's just how things are. But it's always important to understand that some things you just can't stop, no matter how morally right or grounded you feel like you are. It's just how things are going to be. So, and I'm an artist myself, right? And I understand that if I had a career in art, which I don't, if I had a career in art, I would be a little upset about it, because that, you know, it feels like I'm being cheated out of my work. But, you know, if you have been paying attention, you would have known this was already going to happen eventually. You know, there was early signs already. And while people were like, AI art isn't as good as regular art, or it doesn't have the soul, you can argue that till you're blue in the face. The fact remains, you know, it's the future, and more companies are using it. They've been using it for years, long before they started releasing it out to the general public. So it's just something you have to accept as a reality. Unfortunately for you artists who live off of that, you're gonna have to get with the program and kind of use AI art as well. And like for me, when I use AI art, I use it as a reference, or sometimes I'll use certain bits of it, but I never say that this is my work if it's not completely my work. And I do credit the fact that I use some things with AI art. Like right now, I know for a fact that my current overlay is 100% me. I can say that it's 100% me. There's nothing AI about it. And it doesn't make me any better or any less than somebody who uses it. I did it because I wanted to learn a little bit more about animation and whatnot. So that's what I did. But AI definitely makes it quicker. Like, there's nothing we can do about it. It's just how things are. And unfortunately, a lot of people are going to have a problem with that. Let me see if I can find wall torch lamp. Put that there. We're going to need more structure here. So now we are going to be working on a storage shed. It's going to be a little bit bigger than the rest of the place. But you know, and that's just for the online world. Like, it doesn't have to necessarily be something that you have to worry about if you do paintings, if you do anything like that. Not yet anyway, unless unless people are being dishonest, which might happen. But I mean, generally artists like that who aren't into digital art will still be viable. People will still want authentic artwork. I mean, Hellfire, for example, he likes artwork that's been created by people. He's not, and he supports them. He supports his local artist. So there are people like that. So it's not like all gone forever. You know, it's not something that you have to 100% worry about. But yeah, online art is gonna be different. I even started playing around with the AI videos, although I don't have the money to get basically set up with a year subscription yet. Maybe soon. I was thinking about making a music video, but like, they even make videos on there, and it's been a popular thing. I don't know if you guys have watched any of the TikTok or Facebook reels or Instagram or whatever. It's a thing, right? Like, we got the Sasquatch videos, and it's all AI generated, and they're hilarious, and people love them. And you know, it's just one of those things where you just have to accept that that's going to be our new norm. Another crazy thing that I've noticed is that a lot of people are maybe not aware of, or they're not sure about, but there is a thing where I forget which country is doing it. I think it's China. They're actually creating people, right? And synthetic people, like androids, and with AI behavioral models, and they're going to be releasing that. And I don't know if it'll be in my lifetime or not, but you know, there's a bunch of people out there who are lonely, who don't have any love in their life, and who don't want to deal with the social aspect of life. They don't want to deal with it because it's horrible. It sucks. Nobody wants to deal. And that will be their market. That will be what they do, and that's going to be the future. And it's going to be for male and women both. I don't think it's going to be like one-sided. It's going to be for everybody, and we also have to accept that as well. Change is coming, gentlemen. So I mean, you can hate all you want, but at the end of the day, that's just how it's going to be for the rest of our lives, and that's okay. It is what it is. But the reason why I want to do coding, even though you can replace people with coding and stuff like that, it's a good skill to have, especially when you're working with AI. If you don't know how to code and you're dependent on a program to code exactly what you're looking for, you're gonna have a problem, right? So even if you are using AI to code, you still need to have some knowledge about coding. So for me, I know this to be a fact, and I just want that to be a special skill set that I have and own for myself, so that way I can provide for my family and provide for the channel. It's just one of those things. Like I said, you got to be responsible about it. You know, you can depend on AI for everything if you want to, but people are going to know. They're going to see it. They're going to see that there's no humanized thing, and it's, you know, people still have an issue with it. Eventually, AI is going to get so good that we're not going to need coders either, and that's just something we have to accept as well. So eventually, it's going to be where, do you know how to use AI prompts? Do you know how to get what you want out of AI prompts? Are you knowledgeable in AI prompting? That's how it's going to be. What is going on here? I'm pretty sure you were supposed to be sleeping, Copeland. What are you doing? Let me take a look at Copeland here. Fast walker, misandrous, dislikes men, needs an impressive room, gets mood loss if she doesn't get what she wants. I don't know what her problem is right now. Something wrong with that hoe. I'm waiting for these bugs to come out of nowhere and murder me. Hey, look, you need to go to bed. You are tripping. You're going to be tired as all get out. I don't know what the heck she was doing. We have some trees selected out there, but I'm pretty sure we're going to need a lot of trees for this building. This is going to be our storage, and I really hope they hurry up, because this stuff has a time limit on it. Now we do have our corporal. Where is he? Draft him, and then we can have him explore these caves, since he has unlimited life. And doesn't need to sleep. Unfortunately, we can't get him to do any chores. Or her, sorry. Misgendering here. Oh no. Well, that was unfortunate. Let's load an autosave, right? Oh no. I guess it's dead forever. Copeland, I gave you a schedule. Get your butt up. What is wrong with you? That spoiled behavior is not going to count when we're just starting out. What's the matter with you? We could, however, solve that issue by doing this. Put a wooden wall here with a door, and that'll work. There you go, Copeland. So now you can be happy with your sad, pathetic life. And then, as far as recreation is concerned, I think we can only do a horseshoe pin right here. So let's do that here. Find some more trees that can be cut down that are 100% here. I always feel... I don't know if you guys ever feel this way, but I always feel intimidated by people who know a lot more about these colony games. I accept the fact that I'm not going to be the best player at every game that I ever play, but it's still kind of like it's kind of hard to like play knowing that you're not the best, right? Like, especially when you're live and you're doing it in front of a whole bunch of people who may or may not watch you later or whatever. And like, so whenever I decide on something, I'm always like in my head, like there's got to be that one person who's just like, God, why are you doing this? What's the matter with you? Why are you building wood? Wood sucks. And I know, I'm aware. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with sucking. Just a little bit. And then we could start moving the stuff here, but I want to wait till after it's finished building. We need more wood, and you guys are just slacking. What's with you, Jakey? Why aren't you doing anything? There should be no reason why. Incapable of dumb labor. What a stat. How about Copeland? Huh. You definitely need to do everything. I'm not dealing with this crap. You guys have to do everything on this list. We're not having you guys idle away. If I need you to do something, you're gonna do it. Period. No question. This should have been fixed a long time ago. I don't know what consists of dumb labor, though. You know what's interesting, though? Speaking of, like, things changing or whatnot, like, I find it fascinating how fast we're moving in the cycle of things. We really have been jumping leaps and bounds on things, and, like, when you keep track of social media, because, you know, obviously I don't want to be ill-informed, and I always am looking for new tools to work with. You know, it's shocking how it's just a whirlwind of change. Like, I can imagine where somebody who tries to stick with the algorithm instead of doing what they please, even though it may not be as successful, it's shocking to me how crazy it is and how it could really mess with your mental health. I mean, I'm not kidding. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I feel overwhelmed. Like, I'm not a fame chaser, nor would I ever be. But, like, I can only imagine how hard it must be for those people who chase fame on a regular basis, and how hard it could be on your mental health just trying to keep up with that, and, like, making sure that your audience is happy all the time and stuff like that. I'm just doing me, right? I do put effort into the stuff, but I put effort into stuff that I like doing, right? I'm not here to mess around and say, hey, you know, I'm gonna do this for the algorithm, whatever, or and pretty much put myself out there like some sort of class clown. I'm not a class clown. I used to be, kind of, a little bit, just a little. But yeah, I'm not trying to put myself out there like that. I'm not a clout chaser. But I can imagine how hard it must be for them, and you know, when you do that all the time, it shows. Like, you seriously have a difficulty. Looks like we got everything going. Now we can finally put a roof on this beast. Oh, let me go ahead and put a door. Structure, door. Need that door there. Put a door here. Eventually people are going to be like, depending on AI for chasing algorithms, and they're gonna do better with their mental health. No, I don't know. I'm not sure where it will go. It's interesting to think about, though. It's very interesting to think about. A major break risk? What? Not me. Let's go ahead and throw in a wooden floor here. Alright, and then we do need to start zoning. Start throwing some shelves in here. Is it R that switches it? Okay, yeah, it's E. Let's cancel that. I think I found there we go. Nice little storage space for my stuff here. We'll organize that crap later. Once we get the storage done, we'll worry about food and other stuff. Make it happen, Captain. I could do this all day. So what you're listening to here are some soundtracks that I made, instrumentals, through Refusion, and I thought they sounded great. I was looking for a certain theme, and this is like my ARPG theme, like stuff. Like, for example, if I don't want to listen to the same garbage soundtrack from my favorite ARPGs, I will insert this and listen to this instead, which I do in private most of the time. But we've been changing it up. We're gonna start using these more often. All right. Get her done. Please don't fail this. Alright, we need more trees. Gotta make sure I keep up with the tree count here. Mostly because we want to clear this area out for farmland anyway. Surprisingly, I haven't run into any bandits yet, but I don't want to speak too soon. I feel like if I say anything, RimWorld's hearing. And they're like, oh, you want bandits? And just start sending all sorts of really bad things at me. I don't want that to happen. 80%, 73. We're running out of good trees though. We are. This one's ready to harvest. Give me the good stuff. Everybody's gonna be a lumberjack in this village. I hope a fire doesn't happen. I'm hoping thunder doesn't just strike my stuff down and kill me. Hey. Yes, we're aware that Copeland is feeling kind of crazy. But Copeland is only feeling crazy because he's a shitbag and hates men. Or she. I don't know what Copeland is actually. Female, just a car, fighter. Basically an Amazon, Amazonian. Are we starting to store things? Okay, well, you know, this is more important. Our food is gonna spoil if you don't start bringing it inside. To be fair. Should be alright. There's something really, really relaxing about just watching these guys just build up a little area. This is probably the most stressful, but also my favorite part. Is just like, well, the stressful part is like knowing what to do next and trying not to overwhelm my people with a bunch of work. You know, just doing a step at a time, but like finding the right steps to do it first. I don't remember how I used to do it. I know I had a strategy at some point. I just don't remember what the strategy was. Just, it is what it is. What is this? I've noticed this right here. What is this? Proximity detector, holding platform. I don't know why I have that there. Just build away. Build away. Get some sleep, Copeland. And Jakey, good work. Good work. They're doing fantastic work right now, even though Copeland hates life right now. And the only reason why I haven't sped it up is because I kind of just want to chillax today. Like I said, I'm just vibing today. Vibing with some music. Enjoying the day. Getting my relaxation in. Ya boy. We got some new mentions here. Yeah, boy. Let's see what we got here. Announcements. Yep. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Don't be clicking off my stuff. All right, Jakey. Get your butt up there. You worked hard enough. Get some sleep. It's somewhat coming out all right. Somewhat. And the next step is basically, I think the next thing I'm going to do is build a kitchen. And then start up on some farms. I need a research desk as well too. But we'll worry about food, then we'll do research. So food next, after the storage is done. Research table, and then we'll start working towards getting electricity so that way we can refrigerate our food. Cause it's important, that's why. It's important. Ding, 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 ding. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel the wall here. And then I think we'll go ahead and disassemble this one, deconstruct that for now. And then we'll do the structure here instead. After the deconstruction. We'll build the wall here instead. And then we'll build a wall here instead. And then we'll build a wall here instead. And then it'll just be like this little entryway and 3 bedrooms in one little room. At least that's the plan. We'll see. But yeah, I'm actually excited to try out this this new Oxygen Not Included mod, as well as the Mass Effect tomorrow. Like I said before, but for those of you guys who haven't been watching any of my previous streams, I really want to play that because I've never played the first one onward. Sounds like fun, you know what I mean? Whew. Needed that water. Alright, I'll be right back. this. This is, I don't know why it's not doing it, because this is supposed to, I'm so pissed off. So I bought a touch portal. I bought the whole thing, right? And for whatever reason, it just stopped working, and it said that I didn't have an account, and I'm like super pissed off about it because I spent $12 on that, and I don't want to re-spend that kind of money all over again because it didn't remember that I'm the one who bought it. Like, I have, the last thing I bought on there is on the ticket, but everything that I've done so far has not fixed it whatsoever, and it pisses me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I am mad as hell about it. Somebody's complaining about a lack of sleep. Well, nobody asked you to sleep all day, okay? Just saying. You guys should be getting that stuff off there instead of sleeping, you slackers. Micromanagement is not my forte. I feel like RimWorld, you kind of have to be a micromanager a little bit. But it's you have to do it the right way. Like, ooh, you know what? Another game that I bought that's similar in aspect as far as like simulation, colonies. I just not too long ago picked up the amazing cultivation simulator, and I really am interested in trying that out. It looks like a lot of fun, but I heard it's really complicated. But I might jump on that next. I'm not sure. We'll see. And I think I want to go ahead and reinstall this after. Nah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll do it right here. And then... All right, now that that bed is out of the way, let's go ahead and make her happy by putting that there, putting a wooden door here, and then we'll move this one, reinstall that one, click that, reinstall here. All right, now that that's done, we're good to go. Looks like we're running low on trees. I think I only have one tree left to cut. So let's go ahead and check out and see if we got any more fully grown trees we can chop down and eliminate. Little by little, we'll get there. It's a slow going process, especially since I'm going at a normal rate. I'm not trying to speed it up right now. Just enjoying and vibing, you know, because that's what we do. I am impatient sometimes, which is why I generally do that, but I'm trying not to be. Trying. You know, you don't know how tempting it is to hit that fast forward button right now just to like get it to speed up, but kind of, I'm not in a rush. Just chilling. Keep telling myself that. I promise it's not stressful. RimWorld could be can be stressful. Like sometimes I find myself like getting super pissed at these damn guys making me make me so damn angry sometimes. Drives me nuts. Oh yeah, watcher, get on it. I'm glad some of my mods are working though. And then we'll go ahead and do the structure. Oop, here, now that he moved that out of the way. And then we'll throw in some doors here. Throw a door here. Give them their own bedrooms. And we're out of meat source. Oh, well, no, we don't need a meal source yet. We're good. They're chopping away, making sure that they get everything ready. Oh yeah, and I do need to zone this right here for stockpiling. Build the door right there. That poor zombie still decomposing. I think we could revive him though. There's no real order to what I'm doing here. Okay, we're good so far. So good. I can't believe I'm playing It's Fun to Lose here. Never in my life have I ever thought that I would be doing this right this second. Come on, guys, there's a piece of wood there. Hopefully Copeland's mood changes as soon as she builds that wall. Let's go ahead and do furniture. Do a wall torch lamp here. And a wall torch here. Alright, we got a lighted room. So now Copeland has her own room, so we don't have to worry about her getting all pissy. What's Jakey got here? Oh, a turret pack. Whatever that's supposed to do. All right, so I think all the building is done for now, and they got just that done. So now we need to make a kitchen, which is fine. production. Let's go ahead and make a field stove right here. Damn it. Do what I tell you to, damn it. Throw that in there. And then right next to it, we'll do structure here. Structure here. And do a butcher's table. Alright, who's our hunter? I need to figure out who's our hunter here. Somebody who can shoot, probably. So that would be our dear friend Rachel Copeland. It looks like Copeland is the only one who can do it, so let's go ahead and equip her. Let's see, what do we have here? Just a knife. Where's her gun? Ah, there it is. Did we run out of trees to cut? I'm guessing we did. Takes a lot of wood to build a city. A lot of wood. And then we'll do the pantry here after we mine this stuff off. We are running out of trees to cut. Cut that. Cut that. Trying not to put myself in harm's way of these bugs, because I have not started the production for stone quite yet. I don't want them veering off too far to get to resources. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm saying, but do you? Alright. That should be alright. A lot of botched construction here, isn't it? Watch out now. Dang, that chair's taking forever to build. Forever. Whoa. Come on. Definitely need that. All right, we definitely need a floor. Pave tile, common. Okay. This construction's gonna be crazy good. At least they clean. At the very least. Ain't nothing worse than a messy RimWorldian. Excuse me. This is relaxing to listen to. There's so many bugs. So many. There is a lot. Quite frankly, if bandits start coming to attack and I close off certain areas and just leave the pathways for the bugs, they'll probably end up getting murdered by the bugs. Which I have, in theory, well, not in theory, but I have used bugs as more of a way to take out several bandits at once. And they clear out some of the bugs for me. It's a win-win for me. I do love me some bug action. Ready to harvest, make sure I got everything ready. Ding, 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 ding. It's 11 degrees outside. Indoors, it's a little warmer. Is Copeland okay? Feeling stressed, huh? Ate without a table, dull barracks, reserved voting corpse, greedy for impressive bedroom, serious pain. Oh, what? Oh, are you in oh, you got a stab scar. Should allow them to self-tend. Nothing crazy has happened yet. I haven't had any mad animals. You know what I've noticed though? Since I've just been playing, like, and not like speeding up the time or anything, less things have been happening. I wonder if there's a correlation. Like, do they punish you for speeding it up? Is that a possibility that I can get punished for that? Make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? Sleep tight, you three. You greedy bastards. Well, mostly Copeland. F you, Copeland. At least nobody's gonna break. Yet. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Dude, I totally messed up my knuckles today. I was worried. I was thinking, I'm like, how am I going to be able to play video games? And I was like, oh, wait, I'm playing RimWorld. I don't have to worry about, like, fast twitch. Because my pointer finger got messed up. The dogs went absolutely nuts when because, you know, my wife's coming in. They love my wife. My dogs absolutely adore her. I don't know why, because she's so mean sometimes to them. Not because she's not abusive or anything like that, but she can be. She's the type of person who needs space, and like she does get overstimulated pretty easily, especially if she's stressed out. So you tie that in together and you have somebody who is not about people, like she doesn't like people up her butt. And so the dogs, of course, being dogs by nature, are always up our butts, especially when we get them out of the crate. They want to love on us, they want to lick us, they want to jump on us, they just want to be loved. And that's okay, except for her case where she gets home from work, she's stressed out, she comes in, she just wants to relax, she knows she has to take care of the dogs are all over her, she gets a little stimulated, and she's like, get the hell away from me. She's just like, I'm sick of this shit, I'm done. Get out my face. I get it though, I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But yeah, well, they got excited. Going back to the story, fallen monolith. Oh yeah, that monolith is gonna mess you up. You could just set it as, hey, investigate when you wake up, you jerks. Jesus. I don't know why they're so difficult. What does the proximity detector do? A scanner capable of detecting invisible creatures. This device will set an alarm when it detects the presence of the physically invisible biosignatures within its radius. Get that wood shopping. What do we have here? Ancient engine block. Never mind. Don't we have anything closer? God, why you trees take forever to grow? Just kidding. Well, Dro. Trees don't take, 5 seconds to grow. Shut up. Facts. How dare you use your real-world logic in a video game? What's the matter with you? I've always been of the opinion that real-world logic in video games suck. Okay? We play video games to escape reality, not play reality. Damn it. Damn it. Emphasis. The urgency is real. Did you guys hurry up already? I mean, we need this kitchen done. Like, you guys are taking 10 years to get this kitchen done. I don't have time for this. Anyways, guys, I think that's pretty much all I'm going to get done for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I'm out of here, but until next time, I'll see you guys later. And by the way, Don't forget to follow and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Every little bit helps. Thank you very much. And I appreciate you guys watching me. If you guys want to see more RimWorld, don't worry, we'll be throwing in some more RimWorld. As I said before, I'll probably be tagging on Amazing Cult Simulator, probably over where Oni is right now, which is on a Friday, because I want to try it out. We'll go back to Oni the week after, if the Amazing Cultivation Simulator or whatever doesn't hold up. It's not the kind of game that I want to do a first time play online though, so I'll probably touch up on it hopefully tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. But I'm definitely going to try to get as much in there as possible. Oh, is there a grizzly bear hunting for me? Jump to location. Okay. Watcher. Get him. The Copeland get eat? Oh wow. Dead instantly. Get him. Is everybody gonna die on this? I guess we could stay until everybody dies. I'm not against that. Oh, look at that. Watcher wins. I guess we're gonna go ahead and allow that. You can hold a funeral for Copeland to begin a ritual. Select a grave containing Copeland and begin impairment of justice. Yee. Does that mean we have to build a grave? I guess we do. Do we have a grave? Ah, there it is. We'll put you right here. Dang, we lost 2 people. Not good. Not looking good for any of us. It's not a good luck. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much all I got for today. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll see what happens next later on. We're gonna just save it as the Research Expedition 1. And yeah, let's go ahead and quit the OS real quick. And pop this open, stop that real quick, and then yeah, that's pretty much it for me for today. Thanks for coming by and hanging out with your boy Dro as we jump into the next stream tomorrow. Be looking forward as I start for the first time Mass Effect 1 on the Legendary Edition. I will be doing that tomorrow. Please check me out if you're interested, and if you're not interested, check me out anyway. You know, just check me out. Just saying, let's do this. Let's have some fun. And don't forget that I'm always here all the time. You can go ahead and contact me on Discord. I will answer as soon as possible. I tend to not ignore what goes on in Discord. It's kind of sad though, because like, you know, a lot of people came in and they left, and ever since Squeaky's died, it's been a little dead. It's been a little dead. But hopefully things will pick back up, and I hope that you guys can be a part of that. And yeah, I'm out of here. Until next time, guys. Peace!
Another day, another game. We gave it our all. From epic fights to chill nights, we answered the call. No matter the battle, no matter the play, we keep the energy rolling every single day. One more round, one more fight. Now I sing it for tomorrow, same time, same height. Chance you brought the fire, kept the vibe so tight. Now we wrap it up, but we'll be back tonight. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your bumps, say your rolls, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise. Whether we're grinding, crafting, or taking a dive, every stream, every moment, we're feeling alive. Ain't no game too big, no challenge too steep. We take them all on, no skips, no sleep. Lights dim, the credits roll, but the story's never over, keep that in your soul. GG's in the chat, on the E-notes high. See you next time, same place, same sky. Gen-Dro Studios, we level up strong. 7 days deep and we're still going on. Say your bumps, say your rolls, don't say goodbye, cause the next adventure's right on the rise.